Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a leak for the entire plot of the book of Boba Fett. That's right now on Star Wars Coffee. The Book of Boba Fett is just days away at this point, and I am very excited. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to subscribe because we're posting all of the new teasers, trailers, TV spots, most of which have new footage, so be sure to subscribe for that. Also, we have started R2's Memory Bank, which we know is the Marvel channel. We have actually rebranded that to Caps Coffee to stick with the coffee theme, so check out the new teaser for that. So what would do us a lot if you would go ahead and subscribe over there to Caps Coffee as well. We'll be covering things Marvel probably 3 times a week for the time being. But with that out of the way, we're going to be talking about the Book of Boba Fett full plot dump. And this was posted on Reddit by Diamondfire YT. So here's the thing. I'm very skeptical about this, but I know people are going to talk about it. And so I wanted to give you guys an honest take on this. I am not doing this as a clickbait type of thing. I am telling you up front that I don't think this is real. But in case anybody were to stumble upon somebody else covering this or some other website covering this, I wanted to tell you that I don't think this is real and we're going to go through it. So here is what this is going to contain. So if you want to take a precaution, you can stop watching here because the potential spoilers are about to awaken. But with that out of the way, we're going to take a look at this. So this was actually on 4chan and then the user deleted it. Now most people were under the assumption at this point that it was taken down, but like Reddit and like most social media sites, you can actually delete posts on 4chan, so this was deleted. And so here's what they're saying. The main antagonist is Kira, played by Emilia Clarke. So right there, they got me thinking this is not legit, because we've been covering the Book of Boba Fett leaks for months on the channel, and not once was Kira mentioned as being the main villain in this. And elderly Cad Bane is her right-hand man. Now that I have heard, Cad Bane is going to be involved in this show. Cad Bane is played by one of the Mando stuntmen, but is voiced by Corey Burton. Looks cool in live action. The duo are the big bad of the series. So I don't know about that, but I do know that Cad Bane is likely to be in this. Boba goes around using the Mad Max-esque gangs and minor syndicates who are at each other's throats after Jabba's demise. Crimson Dawn at the same time are trying to gain a foothold on Tatooine. Now that wouldn't surprise me. That would actually make sense, but I'm still doubtful that Emilia Clarke will be involved unless it's some small cameo. They view Boba as a threat and send various bounty hunters after him, including Black Cranston the Wookiee. He gives Boba a brutal beatdown similar to the Mudhorn battering Din in the Season 1 of The Mandalorian. Boba, however, gives it all and he gains his respect. Various other bounty hunters go after Boba, but he defeats them all. So Boba, when he visits one of the cities, is approached by a street girl. He views her like himself when he was young, and he takes her somewhat under his wing as a protege. And yes, this will be interesting, but apparently this actress is very good according to this leak, and she's an important catalyst for later. Now that I have also not heard anything about that particular aspect of it. So the only thing that tracks at this point is Cad Bane and the war on Tatooine, which, you know, was a gimme on the Tatooine part. Okay, so now we have Muchi from the Bad Batch is in this show. Bib owned her and mistreated her. Boba tames her and uses her as a mount in an episode. Later frees her and lets her go her own way. Rex and Echo show up in episode 5, played by Tumera obviously as well. He looks awesome. He has his Endor uniform on, the Bad Batch cloak, poncho thing, and that's their words. These are their words. Echo looks good too. His skin is mostly normalized. He has a new hand despite their age. They both still got stamina, so we'll have to see if that plays in. Now this I have heard way back when this started that these two would be in this, so that tracks. But there was nothing ever to corroborate it, so unless they're putting it together with the same leak I heard from about a year and a half ago, I would still be skeptical about this. Rex's reasons for seeing Boba aren't made clear as they are interrupted by more bounty hunters, led by Bosk, apparently, when they meet. So, I mean, it would seem to make sense if Bosk is in this, just given the fact that the Empire, you know, the way they did it in Empire, where all the bounty hunters there, it would make sense for me to have them appear. Boba and Bosk fight, but Bosk compliments him for achievements thus far, uniting the underworld, and it's nothing personal. Boba, Rex, and Echo and Fennec mop the floor with the bounty hunters. Boba spares Bosk, and then Bosk has a drink with Boba, Shand, and the clones. Rex says he'll be in contact with Boba again once Boba deals with the issues he currently has. Rex and Boba leave. After Boba unites the gangs and the various hunters, so apparently we just skipped to the third portion of the plot here. Various hunters failed to kill him and Fennec. Kira finally allows Bane to try at Boba again. Bane scouts the area and notices Boba's affection for the girl mentioned earlier. Boba is starting to view her like a daughter. Cad Bane kidnaps her and contacts Boba, who is shocked Bane is not dead. Cad Bane and Boba duel it out one last time. Boba wins. Cad Bane finally kicks the bucket and the girl is okay and comes to live with Boba Fennec, and Boba starts to train her. Still seems iffy on that whole aspect of it. Kira is still out there, however, and isn't dealt with. She decides to hold off on further advances to Tatooine after Cad Bane's death. Rex once again arrives this time. Echo is not with him, but he is with Din. Din tells him that they are going to attempt to take back Mandalore, and Din wants Boba by his side. Continued in The Mandalorian Season 3. So likely, I mean, that part seems to make sense considering Favreau has said this is the next chapter of the Mandalorian's, like, Mandoverse story. But as far as the rest of this goes, I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to see it play out. They lost me when they said Kira was going to be in it. Haven't heard anything about that other than the fact that Kira, being played by Emilia Clarke, said she would like to reprise the role, but I haven't seen any leaks that suggest this being the case. But we'll have to wait. We have less than 10 days to find out. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe. Do it! And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.